Another white.
Hi everyone, I'm Maya Palacio from Media Maya, and tonight I'm up with the Bermuda Police Service, and we're just gonna see how the night is and how it entails and what's gonna happen and what they do on a daily basis when the curfew strikes in Bermuda. Let's go.
What we expect at this point, because it's so far in the curfew check, we expect to stop a lot of essential workers. We will get a few people that breach curfew for whatever reason. But generally, most people will be compliant. That's what I expect. Normally, curfews at 8, we give people half an hour to get in.
Why is that?
Just because we understand that the times, it comes with a lot. It's a bit challenging for a lot of people, and we're not out here to be punitive. What we are trying to do, though, is make sure that we keep Bermuda safe. And so it's not a punitive thing. We just want to make sure that everybody's compliant, so we can exercise a bit of discretion and leniency.
The officers set up their posts around 8:30 at the first checkpoint. They didn't stop traffic until around 8:40. This is the final night for the 8 p.m. curfew. Starting May 9th, curfew moves to 10 p.m. to 5 a.m.
We've been doing this consistently since November, and I'm very impressed with the continued performance by them. We are a bit fatigued at this point, though, but we're trucking on.
Since the start of the pandemic, the police have issued over 80 breaches.
Tonight, when we set up our checkpoints, what we're going to be primarily looking for is people who are going to be out past the hours of curfew. We know it's going to be a lot of essential workers, people going to work, to the hospital, doing security. So some of them we've learned, by contact with them over and over. But for those who don't have valid reasons for being out, we expect them to be put before the courts to answer as to why they're out past curfew. So tonight we have enough persons, so it should be a lot better and run a lot smoother.
How many breaches have you guys actually given out?
In total?
Yeah.
From the last count that we took, or that was sent, I know it was something like 84 breaches we had up to that point, but that's been over maybe a month now. So I'm pretty sure the breaches are a lot higher. But as time has gone on, the breaches have gone down. Once people realize that they're being put before the courts, it's kind of dropped off.
And that totals from like the start of the pandemic?
Yes.
By 11 p.m. that night, the police had to chase a couple of persons who sped off from the checkpoints. They say it's necessary because the majority of the time, people who try to avoid the checkpoints are not following the guidelines, or they may try to escape things like multiple warrants. How many breaches did you get tonight? So far?
Seven breaches, 2 arrests.
2 arrests? Can I ask what the arrests were for?
I can't disclose that.
Okay. Are we chasing?
Another white.
Seen here are officers catching an individual who tried to avoid a checkpoint and sped off.
My team has done an excellent job tonight. We've had quite a bit of activity, and we've managed to deal with that in a professional manner. So I'm very proud of the job they've done tonight. Once this pandemic is over, I'm hoping that we can go back and engage with the public and be sharing more in a positive light of all the positive things that we do as police officers, and trying to keep the community safe for all persons involved. It's not just about arresting criminals and doing a lot of the hardcore stuff, but there is softer sides to policing as well, assisting the elderly, going out and helping the neighborhood, whether it be painting bus stops or helping people clean up in their yards, things like that police officers willingly do, and sometimes that's outside of the police service itself. It's just something that they do for the community, to lend a helping hand. I enjoy helping the public, responding to situations, people that are in distress, and trying to ensure them, that there is help and that there are people there available to help them.